as a crowdfunding tool to our own crowdfunding platform called Coffin Launch. And right now we are running an all-new campaign called La Muerta Nemesis. We're about a week and a day into that campaign, and it's off to the races. Some of the stats on this one goes like this. We have over 1,150 backers on this campaign, and we're looking for a lucky, 1,500 to 800 backers. Let's do this, everybody. Let's rally. Yeah. Closing date on this campaign is Friday, April 18th. Now, you might be asking yourself, why should I be interested in something like this? Well, La Muerta is a street-level vigilante, and I guess you could kind of describe her as the Punisher meets the Crow, but in the Mexican-American milieu, to kind of keep it really simple. But this chapter is particularly exciting because La Muerta seeks vengeance for the murder of a woman in New Orleans, and she comes right up against our character, Madame Midnight, Hoodoo Queen of New Orleans. So, this particular book will be 48 pages, square bound, written by Mike McLean, illustrated by Joel Gomez, colored by Hedwin Zalvadar, and lettered by veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. And if you'll notice, our team has been with us for over a decade. That doesn't happen in comics anymore, people. It is real. It's family over here at Coffin Comics. Deal with that. Yeah, so this is a 48-pager, and it's got a remarkable backup story. That's right. Billy Tucci of Crusade Comics has put on loan She for our backup story, She versus La Muerta. Billy has read the story and approved it, as I read his story, She, Gatecrasher, and approved that one. We loaned each other our characters, and now our characters are canon. They exist in each other's universe. I'm holding up right here and now the beautiful cover by Billy, colored by Ezekiel Dominguez. Absolutely fantastic work. So, during this show, we're actually going to get into more of the La Muerta campaign, and stick around because towards the end, a few lucky backers are going to get some cool goodies. So stand by to see if we pick your number. Now, this is the Coffin Launch Show, so we're talking about things that have launched. We have completed the Lady Death Savage Reign campaign, and we have completed the pop-up shop. So soon we will be going to press and assembling all the goodies, which is exactly what we're doing. It is our intention to ship in August or before. I'm voting for before, but it's up to the powers that be. Back to La Muerta Nemesis, I want to show you one of the cool editions that we just dropped in, which is the beautiful Platinum Edition by Mike Chrome. I'm going to see if we could get a closer view of this. This edition is limited to 15 copies, serial numbered. I'm going to get in close. Yeah, so this is actually embossed. We call it the Platinum Edition. I think Mike Chrome outdid himself on this one, and that is on the campaign for your consideration. Brief recap on the campaign on Monday. We had Mock-Up Mondays, where we presented mock-ups, which are, well, they're mock-ups. They're things that we put together to show you what this book will be. It has a cover, it has a back cover, but there's nothing inside. Now, we've made these ever since the beginning of Coffin Comics making new publishing material, and we decided to offer them. So we offered them on Monday, went amazing. Are we going to do one next Monday? I don't know. Up to you. You're going to have to check in to find out. Again, this is the Coffin Launch Show, so you're likely to get some sort of announcement. So I would like to inquire and see if any of you enjoyed the work of Jenny Frisson. So Jenny Frisson provided this gorgeous image, which became a set of covers on a former Kickstarter campaign. Now, that was a legend set or an ultra set, and our promise to everybody is that we will never make comics of those, comic book covers, and we're not gonna. But man, this is a beautiful image, isn't it? So, to celebrate this image, in cooperation with Jenny, we're actually doing a Coffin Launch campaign about it. And what we're doing is called Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Jenny Frisson Goliath coin coffin launch. So we've brought this stellar image by Jenny to life in the Goliath coin format. We're going to offer it to you in 3 different editions. You're looking at the silver. There's the front. There's the back, and this kicks off a series called Masterworks. What we intend to do is once a year present a Goliath coin based on the imagery of an amazing masterpiece from our publishing history. Next up is the Copper Edition by Jenny. This is in cooperation with Jenny. And the Gold, which will be limited to 99. To supplement the campaign, we're going to re-offer the gorgeous 11 by 17 print, and we will offer an all-new 18 by 24 glissé, which is printed on archival quality paper and archival quality inks. Because this image, there is no doubt, it is one of my favorites. Chef's kiss. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to take a moment and see if there's any comments. Let's see here. Mike Madigan, what's up, Coffin and peeps? Solomon saying, what's up to Mike? This is a great image and cover. And Solomon says, awesome image. How's that Lady Death game turning out? Omega, it's actually going great. You can expect the beta testing for people who backed that tier on July 1st. And people will be able to play the beta at San Diego Comic-Con this July. The game is still on track to ship to backers first in April of 2026, so about 1 year from now. I saw a ton of stuff this week. Anthony Spey. Keep in mind, the game is individually illustrated, like animation. Anthony Spey, as the lead designer and a contributor to Coffin Comics, is doing an amazing job in the character designs and how Lady Death moves and reacts. The game is looking good, folks. If you like the side-scrolling 90s style shooter with lots of blood and no apologies, you're going to be in good hands. All right, going to check to see here. Let's see here. I got my Lady Death print signed by Jenny at San Diego 2023, says John. John, you're very lucky. I've yet to meet Jenny in person. That would be really awesome. I don't know if there's any other comments. I can't tell, but I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys and gals hang out for a second? I want to throw this to a video from our friend, illustrator of La Muerta, Mr. Joel Gomez. So without further ado, kaboom.
Nemesis is the 11th chapter of La Muerta published by Coffin Comics. It's a supernatural tale of revenge and the Big Easy. We follow Maria Diaz, aka La Muerta, as she's hunting down a mysterious practitioner of hoodoo magic, and it's a really creepy story. My name is Joel Gomez. I'm the series illustrator of La Muerta since 2015, and one of my favorite things about bringing these stories to life with Brian Polito and Mike McLean is presenting to you these crazy supernatural worlds of Coffin Comics as seen through the eyes of our street-level hero, La Muerta. I kind of feel like her personality and her attitude add so much dimension to the kinds of situations that we put her in these stories. So if you could, please give La Muerta Nemesis a shot. It's live now on Coffin launch. Thanks, guys.
Checking out that video with Joel. So great to work with Joel for over a decade. Looking back at the comments, I see Park Audio says, I love that hat, Brian. That's right, man. Deal with this hat. That's right. So, since we are talking about La Muerta Nemesis today, I figured that we would take a look at some of the claims that we're offering and see if they would be of your interest. So, earlier I showed you the main edition, and that was called the Premier Edition. Give me 1 second and go grab it. I'll be right back. I almost have it. It's almost in my hands. I'm coming back. Check it out. Here we go. So, the main Premier Edition is actually available for $26. It is 48 pages and square bound in the perfect bound format, but here's what you also get. You get a free digital copy, you get all unlocked free swag, and you get free US shipping. And that includes shipping and handling and the white glove service that Coffin Comics is known for. So this is the main edition to consider if you want to read it. Next up, I'd like to show you what some of the interior pages look like from Joel and Hedwin. Joel has been the artist on La Muerta for the last 11 chapters, amassing about 500 pages of work over the last decade on this character alone. Another cool page, little rat-a-tat-tat. Trying to show you the pages without giving away too much. We don't want to do any spoilers. Now, I want to let you know that on a given campaign, we're offering up a combination of comic books, cards, prints, and merchandise. So we've talked about some comics. Let me point out a couple more to you, if I may. First up, we have the gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, original art edition that Joel is offering. We're creating 11 individual copies of which Joel will create a completely original drawing on. That is available on the campaign, and sometimes on the campaign it's very difficult to show just how cool something is. So I wanted to show you this particular edition because the foil itself emphasizes La Muerta's skeletal outfit. Check that out. It's very unique. So this is by Elias Chatzoudas. Consider adding this on or even backing that particular claim. Now we're calling, in crowdfunding terms, sometimes people call these items rewards. We call them claims. So we've talked about a couple of the comics. Is there anybody out there that kind of likes a little mystery, a little secretiveness? Well, to satisfy that urge and scratch that itch, we have the Loco Box. The Loco Box is limited to 150 boxes. We are guaranteeing $250 of value, but it only costs $99. And here's the thing. This early in the campaign, there are only 15 boxes left. You might be saying, why should I back that? What's in the box? Would you like a hint? I'm going to give you a hint. Here are some of the items that could very well be in the Loco Box. Publisher file copy by Joel Gomez, the earliest of mystery envelope editions, no longer available, limited in nature, limited to 35, limited to 45, limited to 11 copies. Actual original art by Joel. Feast your eyes on that. Another actual original art by Joel. For $99, you have, I guess at the outset, a 1 in 150 chance. But then look at some of the other gorgeous ones. Jesse Witchman, Richard Ortiz medal, Alex Ronald with Lady Death and La Muerta teaming up. The earliest La Muerta medal we've ever done from The Descent, which was her first chapter. A beautiful Sora Song promotional medal, AP number 4 of 5, and then rounding it out, a very low serial number edition by Joel Gomez. Now, that's not all that's going to be in there. We're guaranteeing $250 of value at least, but many of you, as evidenced here, are going to get in excess of that. So that's for the folks who want to try a little kind of mystery. How about people who like merch and want to represent? May I introduce to you the fact that we are re-offering the La Muerta patch set. The La Muerta patch set features 9 individual patches. Here is a facsimile of the front where we have the name patches and then beautiful skull, coffin-shaped patches or square patches featuring the art of Monty Moore, Richard Ortiz, Don McTague, Nathan Zerdy. Also, the beautiful large back patch, including the top rocker, bottom rocker, and the exclusive Joel Gomez art for the back patch. So I think we're offering that one for $59. Man, if we ever get around to announcing Sworn Fest 2026, and I'm not saying we will, I'm not saying we won't, but it would be kind of cool to walk in there and rock it, right? So yeah, consider that, adding it on. I know I need one. I'm going to check the comments again. Outcast says, I love your work. Outcast, I got to tell you, you have great taste in comics. And then let's see here. By now, Lady Death is as strong as she was before her coma, right? Well, you know, it's interesting. It's a longer conversation, but Lady Death has had like varying levels of power through the years. in this current era, she's had a fairly consistent high level of power, but nothing like some of her cosmic storylines of the late 90s. Wanted to keep her a little more grounded for this current era. Let's see here. Park says that's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Park. Let me see if there's anything else I'd love to present to you. Well, another thing for your consideration is to take a look at our series of fine art prints. This one by Lucio Perillo. You can really get in there and see the detail. We get these professionally printed with archival quality paper and archival quality inks. And this is probably the closest, most accurate representation of the painting by Lucio. Look at that skull way up at the top. It's just wonderful and evil. And that is available on the campaign, limited to 99 prints and offered for $99. I want to thank you for this part, but stay tuned, everybody. I'm going to throw to the video for a second, but when we come back, a couple of lucky backers are 100% absolutely going to get some cool goodies. Stand by. Hi, this is Brian Polito, creator of La Muerta, and I'm presenting the all-new 48-page original graphic novel entitled La Muerta, Nemesis. When an innocent child witnesses her mother's brutal killing, Maria Diaz can promise only one thing: vengeance. But this is no simple murder. Maria must become the street vigilante La Muerta once again and track the killer to New Orleans. There, she is plunged into a shadowy world of secrets and sacrificial bloodshed, which lead her on a collision course with Madame Midnight, Hoodoo Princess of New Orleans. Without Santa Muerte to guide her, can La Muerta uncover the dark truth? Or will she fall prey to the vicious, unkillable Baron X? Bonus story. For the first time ever, La Muerta battles the one and only She, a tale of blazing bullets and martial arts madness. Please back our campaign now and tell everyone you know. Thank you so much. Everybody, to the tail end of the show, and although this is the finale, I think this is the part you've been waiting for. You'll notice right over here I have a couple of items with question marks, and here's what we're going to do. We are going to spin a digital wheel with your unique backer number, and if it lands on you, you may get something. So let's talk about the first thing we're offering. Here is a beautiful mock-up of the Elias Chazoudis foil edition. I think a couple things that make this kind of unique is, the first up, this is the battle damage version. So this is definitely rare, and it will come with its own certificate of authenticity, and we're going to include it for you with all your other goodies when we ship. Now, this offer, when we're about to spin, is available to physical backers of the campaign. So, before we do that, let's see here. Joel Gomez says, looking good, Jefe, love that hat. Thank you, look at that hat, custom, baby. And then, is La Muerta versus She part also of the 48 pages? Yes, the lead story is 40 pages, and the La Muerta is 8. That was our agreement with Billy. He got 8 pages of Lady Death, we got 8 pages of She, all for fun. Joel Gomez says, thanks for everyone supporting La Muerta, Nemesis, love you guys. That's right. Okay, so without further ado, we are indeed playing for that beautiful battle damaged edition. The mock-up will include it. So let's go to the digital wheel. Let's get a good look at it. There's the digital wheel, and this has a decent amount of the backers on it, and we're going to spin that wheel and see which backer is gonna get it. Ooh, look at them all. There they are. Amazing. All right, everybody. A recent backer number 1021, is going to be the lucky receiver, and we're going to find out who that person's name is. And that person is Richard R. So if your name's Richard and your last name begins with R, I'm here to let you know. You just got that goodie. So thank you so much. Solomon says he's ready. Rick Saylor says, Joel Gomez, you're the man. I want to thank everybody all over the world who's checking in, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, and being part of the Coffin Comics experience. You really make it worthwhile. We know where our bread is buttered, indubitably and without a doubt. It's you boys and girls throughout this whole crazy world we have that keeps our motor running. Let's give away another mock-up. All right, what are we giving away next? Dang, son, we're going for it. This is the Billy Tucci edition with color by Ezekiel Dominguez. This is a personal favorite. Holy mackerel, this one's great. Whew. Man, we're giving it away? Dang. All right, who's going to be lucky? Let's bring the wheel back up. I see even Brian, Matthew, Mosh Pit Matthew saying, even Brian is ready for opening day of baseball. That's what I was thinking, Matthew. That's right. All right. Take me out to the ball game, everybody, and spin that wheel, MF. Oh, yeah. Boom. The Nemesis wheel landed on backer number 831. And that backer is Adolfo R. If your first name is Adolfo and your last name is R, all I got to tell you is you're just going to get some goodies with the rest of your stuff. Holy mackerel. And then check in. All right, I see it. We're current on the comments. All right, everybody, let's recap. Here we are, Coffin Comics, Mission Control for Thursday. This campaign has just started. And look, the more backers we have, the more free swag we unlock. You have no idea what is coming up. So please do me a favor, if you could, tell one friend in your life that might like Coffin Comics, turn them on to Coffin Launch, La Muerta Nemesis. And all I got to tell you is this. You've been great. I've been Brian Polito. Slay you later.